Hey there, everyone. So apparently there's breaking news in Carson's case. The RCMP that were called that either did or didn't show up are now under investigation.
Thanks for joining us. We begin with a major update tonight in the case of Langley teenager Carson Crimeni, the 14-year-old boy who died from a suspected overdose at a Langley skate park. The incident recorded and posted
Suspected.
to social media. Up until this point, a big question has been, why didn't anyone who saw that video circulating on Snapchat call police? Tonight,
Exactly.
we're learning Mounties did
Yeah.
receive a call.
Somebody did call.
CTV's Allison Hurst joins us live in studio with more on this.
Should hope.
Allison, the timeline of events, very important here.
Yes, and now we're able to break it down a little bit more. The Independent Investigations Office, the police watchdog, is confirming the RCMP did get a call concerned about Carson's condition. That call came in at 8 p.m. and two officers attended. Carson is believed to
Where
have
did they
died of a
attend, though?
drug overdose when a group of teens allegedly gave him too much of some kind of drug and then recorded his reaction on video. Those images were then aired on social media. Carson was last seen at about 6 p.m. in a Langley skate park. His body was found 4 hours later in Walnut Grove Park on his way home. According to the IIO, the police were called at
4
8 p.m.,
hours.
2 hours before he was found. Two officers went to the scene but apparently could not find Carson. Tonight,
What?
his dad, Aaron Crimeni, spoke with us about this latest update.
Every time I hear something new, it's like it gets worse every day. It's just another could have, another could have saved him. It's another, another way that he could have been saved that just didn't take place. It's good to know at least one person
Should have been
at
saved.
least had the sense
Should have
and,
never happened.
compassion to make a call.
The IIO investigates all deaths or serious harm that may have been the result of actions of police. In this case, they're looking at whether the officer's action or inaction contributed in any way to the 14-year-old's
I believe
death.
so.
And Allison, now we knew
Yeah,
when this
I
story
believe so.
first came out, the IIO was involved. What is the RCMP saying tonight?
Probably
We've
nothing.
not heard a response to this
Go figure.
latest development from the RCMP. Initially, the police watchdog confirmed there had been officers in proximity, but did not release information about this call until this
Proximity.
afternoon. Carson's dad still believes there may be more people out there who have information. They're all urging to call, ask anyone to come forward.
No matter who it is, come forward.
An important story for sure.
So the whole thing about the update in the story that kind of makes me upset as well pissed off is the Langley RCMP is being investigated. And the reason why I'm upset as well pissed off about that is because the Langley RCMP either A, showed up and couldn't find Carson and his friends, which I kind of find weird because it didn't take long for anybody else to see them. And if they watched the video on Snapchat, I'm sure they could have walked around or drove around and they would have saw something going on. Or B, they just didn't bother showing up at all. They said in the news thing that it was they were in the proximity. That doesn't mean they actually showed up to see what was going on. They were in the proximity. That means they could have been like a couple streets over. They could have been in the area. That doesn't mean they actually did show up to see what was going on. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they did show up and they couldn't find them. Maybe they had some other serious calls going on. But at the same time, you figure they would have contacted the rec center or somebody there to make sure to go out in the skate park or walk around and check the area. It just doesn't add up to me, and that's obviously why the RCMP are now being investigated. I honestly believe that the RCMP should be investigated on a numerous couple things, not only like this, but even with myself. I was actually a victim. I actually almost had a kidnapping, like I was almost kidnapped, and there's Surrey RCMP didn't do anything about that. My mom was a victim of an acid attack as well. I'm not sure if you guys knew about that, and the Surrey RCMP didn't do anything about that, even though it's on video and they know who these guys are. And then on top of it, the Langley RCMP actually came out of their jurisdiction to Surrey and arrested me based off of some apparently false accusations and arrested me, kidnapped me, and brought me to Langley. And then once I was at Langley and they realized that there was nothing, it was just all false accusations, they told me to basically find my own way home, and I was stuck in Langley. So I think the Langley RCMP as well as the Surrey RCMP should be investigated on all fronts. I know that they do a really good job on a lot of things, but they, to me, are people and humans, and I just find that a lot of them just take advantage of their job, and like it just sucks because we look up like forward like we look up to police officers, we respect them, and they have a really hard job to do, and they put their life on the line, and I respect that, and I actually wanted to become a cop, but a lot of the times they're just I just don't want to badmouth them, but they just, in my books, they just aren't the greatest. So I'll keep you all updated if there's any more updates with the Carson case. We're still waiting for the toxicology report to come back. That's probably still going to take a couple of weeks. I'll keep you guys all updated. There's supposed to be a memorial happening in Langley on August 29th, I believe it is. You guys can check it out. It'll be some information posted online. If you guys know Carson or his family or friends, you guys can check it out or just look it up. So I'll keep you all updated what goes on with the investigation with the RCMP, as well as the toxicology report when that comes back, if there was MDMA or what other drugs was found in his system, as well as if the RCMP are actually going to arrest or press charges in this case, because so far the Langley RCMP haven't made any arrests or haven't pressed any charges. So I'll just keep you all updated, and hashtag justice for Carson, and I really hope they bring some closure to the family, and he really it just blows my mind. Just rest in peace, Carson. God bless you all. Stay safe, and just keep it. You just keep an eye out for each other. Just don't bully each other, and you just film each other skateboarding, film each other doing good things. Don't film each other doing this stuff. It's just uncalled for. But anyways, you guys take care.